Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Facebookians, Aries here with a video with Aaron. Welcome to another edition of Living Simply Fun. Today we'll be talking because this is probably one of the few videos left we're going to do for a few weeks because we have a guest coming. So take it away, Maestro.
Well, first thing, Rita is attempting to try these. They're like Twizzlers from Dr. Pepper. And they make a fruit punch one and grape crush and orange crush. I ate a whole bag of these. By the time that I got to the end, it was nasty, disgusting, and tasted like sucking on vegetable oil. However, it says here that you're only supposed to eat 6 in a serving, so if you follow the serving, you'll never get to the point that it was nasty. I think it caused me the runs. They really are high in oil, even though it doesn't, I don't know if it says. Anyways, to continue on. This is our cigar video, cigar reviews. And as you know, last time we left off, we were talking about trying the Victor Sinclair Connecticut Yankees. And we tried them. And let me tell you, I loved it. I'll give it a 9.7, which is the highest rating I think I've given a cigar yet. The Connecticut Yankee was superb. Rita, what did you have to say about it?
The Connecticut Yankee was very good, very liked, and very well priced. I think it's like $60 a box.
Now, I'll tell you, with most of these Victor Sinclairs, I'm leaving a stub like that long from the rest of this. Because by the time you get down here, to me, it's burning so hot and my lips start going numb. And I just find it so nasty at that point. I can't... Damn it! And I can't smoke anymore. Sorry, I really don't like when somebody's like all over me. And I don't know why she had to start digging like that. So, anyways, the Connecticut Yankee, I probably smoked down to the label. You know, down to here instead of here. So, I smoked probably another ½ inch more than I normally would.
Connecticut Yankee, $49.99 to $59.99 a box, $4.20. Is it a good deal? Yes.
So, the next one we tried was that Bohemian dark label, the Orcala or something like that. It doesn't say the type on it, it just says Bohemian. But we looked it up online, and there is one called like a Bohemian Orcala or something like that. Might be in the book.
It's online.
So, that was the next one we tried. And again, I have to say that was very, very good. I had a major... no, that was the 55, the blue. We already... No, we didn't review the blue 55 either. So, we tried the Bohemian... what the heck's that noise?
I'm going to look. I have a bad feeling about the noise. So it was like someone kicking the door.
Ah, it's just Moppy on the bed. Thought he was munching something. So, we tried that one, and it burnt evenly and smooth. It was very good. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's doing his digging and jumping and flopping thing, trying to find a comfy position on your pillow.
My pillow?
Yes. There. Not overruns. Oscuro. Bohemian Black Oscuro.
Excuse me for a minute. I don't want him on my pillow.
So, the Oscuro was actually very, very good. Burnt very evenly. Tasted fantastic. I forgot what the Connecticut Yankee, it actually had a very interesting smell to it. I thought it was kind of akin to curry powder, I think, and it was very good. The Oscuro kind of had, well, it was a good scent too, and I couldn't tell you what I thought it smelled like, but the flavor was just very, very good. He's begging for Dr. Pepper Twizzlers.
He won't eat it.
And if we gave him one, it'd just make him sick. I don't want my dog having the runs. He'll go on your carpet, I hope, not mine. Because I'm not giving them to him.
He won't eat it anyways.
He's worked very, very hard today. We were all over the place. Sorry, it seems like we're not into this video. I guess maybe in some ways we're not. Anyways, for the I've already forgotten. Orcala or Scala, whatever. Oscuro, which by the way is a box with a glass lid. Very cool. And you get 20 of them, I think. She already exited the page. you get a box of
10 or 20.
10 or 20, depending on Gordos
Oh,
or Toros.
and just to let you know,
and they're all back ordered except for the North Beach Robusto,
which is 5-inch by 54.
And that one's $70, so it's a very popular too. That's through Cigars International, by the way. So, moving on. After we had the Black Oscuro, we decided to go with the 55. I think it's the 55 Imperial Habano. I'm not sure since he closed this. Because it wasn't the 55 Imperial.
Try the Tubos.
Yeah, I know. I think what we had was the 55 Tubos, and without the tube. Sorry, gotta sneeze. Yes, it was the 55 Tubo without a tube. You can get a box of 20 of them for $39.95. Oh wait, we didn't try the blue. We tried the red. And did we do a review on the red?
We did not do a review on the red.
We did not do a review on the red. Here, I'll show you what I meant. The blue's supposed to be a tubo, but as you see, it is not in a tube. So, we're moving on to the 55 seconds, I suppose it would be.
I don't know. Those are seconds. The cigars that...
there, it shows red.
the Corojo ones.
Ah, yes. And the,
Corojo Toro.
Yeah, the 55 Corojo Toros. Here's what we had, was the Maduro 55s. Which is a second. So this is a Victor Sinclair Series 55-second Corojo that we had.
But ours is a
little... that explains why. It's a second. Mine, the outer wrapper of the 55 just fell apart. So the Corojo just fell apart. The wrapper was non-existent, essentially. However, I proceeded to smoke it anyways, and it was an absolutely wonderful, fantastic smoke. You could get the Corojo Toros for $34.99 for a box of 20, and the Churchills for $39.99 for a box of 20.
However, we were blessed.
And you could get the Churchills right now, but the others are out of stock.
Like I said, we were blessed because these aren't Churchills. These are Kings, which are 8 inches.
These are Kings, and you cannot buy the Kings online. They're only available in the sampler pack. And I'd say that the sampler pack is well worth your money. There's some things in there you can't get very easily otherwise. It tastes fantastic. Every cigar in there has been a blessing, except for the 55 Corojo. As I said, my wrapper just fell apart. Rita's was fine. They both burnt very well and very evenly. In fact, the largest problem we had was probably last night when we had the Bohemian Oscuro. It got a whole bunch of uneven runs going in it quite frequently. I had some weird shaped S's and stuff, and so actually that one kind of burnt really funny. Tonight we're trying from Victor Sinclair the 10th anniversary. I figured we want to give these a try because we're not likely to end up buying a box of these. Maybe, who knows. They're not expensive, but they are limited time, I'm sure. So this might be our one chance to try this because we're trying a bunch of samplers. And by the time that we come back and try to figure which was our favorite by this point, these aren't going to maybe be around for...
I've tried to convince him to buy a 20 box, but he says...
It's not terribly expensive.
$44 a box for Churchills, right here.
Yeah, but they're out of the Churchills. Yeah, you can get Gordos, Robustos, and
No, I
Toros
grabbed
right
the
now.
Gordos, man, the Torts. They're Torts, 44.
And then they have one called a Dagger, which is 6.5 by 52. Which is nearly a Churchill, but longer than a Churchill.
No, I think the Dagger sold out.
Yeah, and the Dagger sold out too. So, however, the Gordos are even longer, even though they're 6 inches instead of 6.7, so they're shorter with a thicker ring gauge.
Gordos are Torps.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's no image on it, which means that it's probably limited time. These won't be around long. We want to try them while they're still fresh. I can feel that they're still good. And we are getting a humidor soon, hopefully. It depends on this month. I got a friend coming out. It might end up costing us more money than I wanted to.
He's not watching the video because he's on the train.
He's on the train and currently in Montana somewhere. Somewhere in Montana. Underneath the big mountain
He tried
skies.
putting on... sorry, I have to make the joke. he messaged Aaron and he says, I'm trying to get into the Angela suit, but I can't. So now he's just on the train.
Unless he's stuck in Browning because he had alcohol on him or something, which is unlikely. He's kind of quit drinking, but used to drink a lot.
Yeah, so did I. The doctor said it.
Anyways, after my rating on the 55 was a 9.4. Other than the wrapper falling apart, it was fantastic. Anyways, the other one we tried today was a Don Augusto Maduro. We had to have a short smoke going to dinner. And that was absolutely fantastic. The other Don Augusto, I couldn't stand. The Churchill, or not Churchill, but the Connecticut leaf, which was, I couldn't even keep it lit. But this Don Augusto was so good that it was like, wow. Hey, he's almost a Havre.
Halfway to Havre, which is 2 hours still.
And which means he won't be too far from Whitefish after that, which... Oh, Whitefish and Havre seem to come up on each other real quick. There's Kalispell. So, yep. He's moving right along. He's going to be here soon. Not tonight. In the morning sometime. So, and they're still flying. Anyways, my rating on that Don Augusto Maduro, which is pretty cheap. I think it's like, it comes out to about $1.35 a stick, I think. My rating on that would be a 9.1, which I think the last Don Augusto I gave like a 6.4 or something. Sorry, I don't write them down and have them in front of me. They did make up some time.
10 minutes.
No, it was over 20 because it was like 4 hours and 20 minutes late.
No, 3 hours, 20 minutes.
So they made up at least half an hour. So, and they're estimating 9:42 in the morning. Sorry, we're talking about my friend's estimated thing. Rita's looking that up since she was on looking up the 10th anniversary ones. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You'll see another video shortly. Just to let you know, we're going to be probably doing one about a pizza review.
No, I'm just going to do the pizza review on this one, because nobody in this town's going to watch our videos anyway, so we might as well just bury it at the end of one. We went to Westside Pizza today, just because I didn't feel like cooking. I got a lot of cooking coming up when my friend's here. I'm going to be busy in the kitchen and having some fun in there. So I figured I'd go easy on myself for 2 days, basically, and not cook much. And so we went for pizza. That was our first time at Westside, and I always judge every pizza place on my favorite pizza, which I like breakfast bacon or real bacon, whatever, and jalapenos. So I got my normal bacon jalapeno pizza, and honestly, it was very, very good. Domino's doesn't compare. None of the fast food pizza places except for Hungry Howie's compares. It's a nice little sit-down dine-in. I really haven't had a pizza experience like it in years. It is fantastic.
I gotta say, the woman, she was fabulous. Getting up and doing. I even asked her to turn the TV so I could watch the hockey game.
And I liked the sign I saw on the wall, which said, "If we don't treat our customers well, someone else will." And I love that saying, because if they don't do a good job, we would go someplace else. Their food was fantastic. And by the way, you could get a whole medium cheese pizza for $4.99 instead of $9.99 by asking for cheese bread, because all it is extra cheese pizza with no marinara. Well, I don't care about the marinara. In fact, that tends to be one of the things to give me acid reflux. So I don't mind a sauceless pizza, and I can always say I want marinara dipping sauce.
They gave me ranch, and oh man. And you know what? Truthfully about that pizza, me and Aaron thought the pizza was it was like those. You know how you go and you get Aaron knows this, when you go and they do the breadsticks, like say at Little Caesars, and they give you like 4 or 8. I thought it'd be like one of those. Instead, they brought out this thing, and the lady's like, "Here, you got plenty of food." I'm like,
I thought it'd be like a basket of cheese bread, or just breadsticks that you get like at Olive Garden. They put like 4 on the table for a party of 8, and it's like, yeah, here, we'll split it in half. You know, or you have a party of 2 and you get 6 of them, and it's like, oh, I guess we get 3 apiece. Oh, by the way, I'm full. I can't eat my lunch now. I mean, that's kind of the way that Olive Garden works. But no, this was a full medium cheese pizza. Like, that big around
Parmesan
for $4.99.
and all these other cheeses, and they give you a dipping sauce. And, oh, man, it was... Oh, shall we tell them about the
and then
sizes?
she gets the grand pizza, which is, like, that big. And she could only eat 3 slices of hers, just like I could only eat 3 slices of my medium pizza. Which, by the way, that's one of our little kind of quirk pet peeves, is their small is a medium, which makes you think you're getting bigger than a small when it's a small. And then their medium pizza is their large.
And their grand is
and
family.
Their grand is your large.
Or family size.
Oh, no, it's a large. It's not, well, I guess it's family size, but it's a large pizza. To me, that is a large, but it is big. It's not super big, Mondo big, but, you know, because I think of a family pizza, and I think a sheet pizza that's like, you know, maybe 2 feet long, 2.5 feet long by 1.5 feet wide, and it's enough that like 8 people can eat off of it and still have half a pizza left.
But anyways, I gotta tell you about my pizza. Not just the size, but how good it really was. I shared 1 slice with Brother Aaron. I might steal a slice of his for lunch tomorrow, just 1, and give him another piece of mine. But you gotta realize that my pizza was
Yeah, she had
the big kahuna.
The big kahuna, which is double pineapple, double ham, and
Canadian bacon.
Yes, which is Canadian bacon, they call it. It was good. It was good. I had a piece of hers, and it was very greasy.
You should have seen. He's sitting there.
Double cheese.
They must use 20 pounds of cheese.
Seriously, walking home with it, it was like 5 or 6 pounds of pizza, and that's just what we left. And well, as I said, she had 3 slices, which was like a 6.
And I had half a medium.
And I had almost half of my pizza, and we had one of the 2 cheese breads with 1 slice left over.
I ate my cheese bread.
No, there was 1 extra little piece from the top cheese bread, which was kind of neat because they stacked them on top of each other, and so we get 1 stacked on top of another.
See,
I wonder if we ordered 5 of them, if they just stacked 5 of them. And
I don't know, but
cool.
the cheese bread was well worth it. You know, if he's going up there tomorrow for his friend Josh, I might have to get me some more of it, just because. Oh man, $4.99, you can't pass up on it. So anywho,
I'm exhausted already. I'm going to have an early morning, I know that, and a late night tonight, which I don't want a late night tonight and have an early morning tomorrow, but Rita's got work for me to do. So we better cut this video. That's our pizza review. Do try a Westside Pizza if you have a chance. I know there's only like 14 or 15 of them in chain right now.
Actually, there's like 80 of them.
I thought most of them are in California, though. Rita's going to take a quick look-see. I do think they're mostly West Coast. I don't think there's any really on the East Coast. So if you're on the East Coast, pout about it, but you probably have Hungry Howie's. Hungry Howie's is just as good, if not better. I can't compare which is better. My main comparison comes on how cold pizza is. But I can already tell you that this is going to make for a good cold pizza. We have the only other place in town called Time Out Pizza, which is another chain, and their pizza is horrid. I can't stand eating it. So here comes Westside Pizza.
Found in California.
I know it's found in Fortuna, California, but how many of them are there?
I don't know. It doesn't say. That's
well, you'd have to go to their main page, which they had a link to from there. I see there's one in Port Angeles, Washington.
Well, let's look. You click on this one and
Westside Pizza Company. And it's all about the pizza. Location. It's growing very quickly, but we're not in every city just yet. Enter your address or zip code. So they're mostly in Washington and California. So you're SOL if you're anywhere else. Sorry about that. you're pretty much lucky and fortunate if you're in Washington, because it's like 2 cities in California. The rest are in Washington cities. Othello, Newport, Montesano, Leiden, Fortuna, Everson, Colville, Colfax, Chihuahua, Chelan, Buckley, Bellingham, Bainbridge.
19 that I counted.
Yeah, 19 of them so far. So your 80 was way off. I was close by saying only about 20 of them.
Well, I heard 18.
And only 2 of them in California. So it's Arcata and Fortuna. And Fortuna's their home. Somehow they've taken up a place in Washington. Yep. Colfax, Washington, Colville, Washington, Everson, Washington, Leiden, Washington, Montesano, Newport, Washington, Othello, Washington, Port Angeles, Washington, Paulsbo, Washington, Quincy, Washington, Redding, California. So 3 in California. Sequim, Washington.
Squim.
Sequim.
No, it's called Squim. By the Squim Indians.
Sequim.
It's not
I like Sequim. It sounds more official. Okay, so that's it for our video. Sorry about the pizza review of a pizza company that's essentially only Washington and not very many places in California, but if you do find one, run across one, or you're vacationing out here, do give it a try. You will not be sorry. So,
please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like.
She didn't heed my warning. She just opened this bag at the beginning of the video. There's 2 sticks left. You're going to have the runs tomorrow.
Only if God's willing it.
You're going to be sick.
I ate a whole bag of the other ones and I wasn't
by the
sick.
way, are they tasting like vegetable oil yet and being like...
No, it tastes like Dr. Pepper.
They started sliding down on me. Alright, well maybe it was just my bad.
Please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback. Thank you and may God bless the world.